soreness issue that they will evaluate going forward. And Draymond winning the tap. It is a different Audi starting lineup for the Warriors. Anything. Anthony Edwards working on Wiggins. Little step back three. And so we're scoreless.
The bigs were guarding that action pretty well there. Gobert was all over him. Didn't matter.
Wiggins, great steal on Anthony Edwards. Wiggins knocking it away. Bajemski running it back with Chris Paul. And Paul lost the handle, and the Warriors turn it over. Anthony Edwards looking for a seam. Tough runner. Bajemski running it back with Chris Paul. And Paul lost the handle, and the Warriors turn it over. Anthony Edwards looking for a seam. Tough runner. He made it look easy. Tough cover for Brandon, who's a point guard essentially. And Alexander Walker goes over 6'5". Anthony Edwards flipping it short. Wiggins right with him. He's at 15% for the season.
I was down there before the game. I watched him make like 10 in a row as Karl Anthony Towns gets to the basket and the foul. GP2 on the baseline like they just did.
Anthony Edwards. Naz Reid's an excellent three-point shooter. He rails that.
It's Bojemski making the play again. A little misdirection.
Anthony Edwards rises. I tell you what, he is just improved year after year. Second game shot clock difference, winding down this first. Anthony Edwards, he rises for three and buries another one. Off the dribble. Second shot clock off. Bajemski, the skip pass to Kuminga. He tees up a triple. He missed everything there, but after the ball reached its apex.
Just have a nice finish to the second quarter. Win the half.
Anthony Edwards, and you get a foul. You know, how does Gobert and Karl Anthony Towns get together? And you had this big trade, and there was a lot of assets going to Utah. Really 5 #1 picks when it was all said and done. So 3 free throws for Edwards.
Anthony Edwards actually said, like, the one team he wants to see in the playoffs, who is it? The Golden State Warriors.
Out of the high post, they're setting up Edwards. There's Wiggins. Good rotation, and that's how Edwards is that good.
That's 6 so far.
Anthony Edwards, a triple. Flat. Long rebound. This is Anthony Edwards in that fourth quarter. Put the Warriors to sleep. And that's deflected by Saric. He forces the turnover. Edwards using Gobert. Gets around GP2 initially. And Edwards banking it up and out. Alexander Walker out of the corner, missing that three. And Cat fighting with Bajemski. Good rebound, Karl Anthony Towns. Edwards an open three. Recovery by Wiggins. Anthony Edwards thought he was home free.
Oh, Saric came over to help.
Edwards, Wiggins stood tall there.
See, they're helping. The Minnesota Timberwolves aren't getting to the basket as easily.
Saric corner three. I'll tell you, both teams are playing really good defense right now. Clear aside for Edwards here. Saric on the switch. Chris Paul, give me that.
Oh, he read that so well.
Chris Paul ended up in the lap of the sumo wrestler Konashiki. Keep coming up with stops.
Just take your time. Great possession here. Get a great look.
And the foul in the backcourt on Edwards. Chris Paul, third Warrior in double figures.
The energy tonight for the Warriors is so much better.
Edwards just lost that going up. That's Warrior ball.
Yeah. And you saw Saric. Good GP2 trying to stay with Edwards.
But the Edwards trying to get it back to Naz Reid. Deflected out of bounds. The Warriors force another turnover. Shot clock at 10. Edwards, a good look at a three. Moody, the easy rebound.
Be involved in the ball screen, pop out or roll. Let him make a decision.
Moody didn't catch that. The pass behind him. Minnesota running. And Edwards, an offensive foul. Bajemski.
It's always tough to take a charge in that situation. That's what I always say. You just default, call a blocking foul as.
Drops in the second. Now, Cat wanted to throw it inside. Shot clock at 3. Edwards working on Wiggins. Will launch the three and put it in right at the shot clock buzzer.
That's so big time.
Uses the high screen by Sharp. Chris Paul to the rim, and he threw it backwards.
He could have laid that up. He thought Gobert was going to be there.
And Edwards ties the game, and now Minnesota takes the lead. Back out to Sharp. Pajemski had Cat running at him, floated up and short. The second Warrior over 20 points tonight.
You said it.
Not one, two guys. In and out of the hands of Conley. And the Warriors answer with a stop of their own.
You got to defend without fouling.
Edwards rises to bank it out. Rebound Anderson. Down one. Chris Paul for the lead. Tipped up and out. And Edwards with a rebound. And he had a timeout, Minnesota. Edwards pulling on Pajemski with 5. Edwards lean in pass to Conley. 3 on the way, and he got it.
That was so perfectly executed by them.
Kyle Anderson looking to inbound, and he throws it right to Chris Paul. And Paul from three-quarter court, and that will do it.